One of the challenges that you face as a builder is around predictability, not knowing if the funding is going to be yanked, or if you do everything right, but then the funder changed their priorities, you might lose your funding source. If we look at the amount of funding right now, it's tiny compared to the amount of value that open source is creating. And in many cases, it's coming from organizations and people that they don't have a traditional company, they don't have a traditional nonprofit or other structure behind them. And so we need to recognize that this is actually a strength, that people like being able to contribute in a way which has minimal friction. But at the same time, we can't also rely on people getting tips or getting donations in order to do that work. Ideally, there's a way for people to work on open source full-time and receive funding from that continuously. We think that this is ideally like a new job category for the future, where people can do things that add value to these open source ecosystems, and they can get funding without needing to set up a new organization or create an entity which is going to manage all of that. They can do the thing they do best, and they can get funded for that. That's exactly what DRIPS is trying to do. You can quickly route funding to all of your dependencies, and then as your revenues grow, or as your ability to contribute back increases, you can just dial up the amount of funding. I think it's an incredible primitive that ecosystems should be building in as a kind of core commitment to funding all of their dependencies.